from our last video, and you'll recognize this adit here, or portal. And here's the drift that we followed back in here. And we're going to give you a little more detail on this drift and then the cabins, and when we get up to the reward mine. So hope you enjoy it.
Very wide area of mineralization from there to there. Wow, look at that. One of those fell. That'd be the end of you right there. And you can see lots of it's fallen over the years. Still watching for snakes for a little bit here. So if I get quiet for a minute, it's just because I'm looking. I don't want to step on one. Looks like they didn't like this all falling in, so they kind of stoked it up. I just love these things. Oh, there's some mineralization right there. That red and white. I don't know what it is, but I know it's mineralized. Not touching anything. This is so flaky in here. Wow. It's not very often that you get to see this, because usually they're much farther apart, but to have the footwall here, so footwall, so the wall will extend away from you as it goes up. Hanging wall right here, so basically it comes over your head, and there's a little bit of quartz mineralization right there. Maybe that's too bright. Oops. You can see that there. There's mineralization right there, and a little quartz vein showing. So I thought maybe this would be an adit, but this is actually more of a drift, because they are following the vein of whatever it is they were after. And put some more support in here. You can see a little more quartz in with this stuff in here. I didn't see any quartz outside, so I was kind of surprised to see that little spot. But so far, this is pretty interesting. I mean, it's pretty well known. It's right on the highway, so nobody's going to miss it. So here again, very good. If you're trying to figure it out, this hanging wall, this footwall, this right here, this first maybe 1.5 to 2 feet along there is what they were after. There you can see a pretty good shot of it there. You see where the red starts and kind of extends over here to the hanging wall. Imagine we're going to get to a point. Now see, there's some mineralization up there, and that's on the footwall side. See there? And then it's starting to get a little better over here. So it looks like maybe some hematite right up in there. And now their mineralization is starting to extend farther, almost all the way across here. So here, almost the entire zone is mineralized from here to there. Where back when I came in, it was just right up against the the hanging wall. Well, this is interesting in a couple of things. There didn't seem to be enough waste rock outside for this. They didn't do any processing of it here. Everything outside is just waste rock, it appears. Wow, this turned out to be more than I thought it was going to be. Almost got excited. I thought, oh, look at that. It didn't go very far. I guess this is getting to the end. And we're not finding anything. Maybe we missed something. So there's some mineralization there. And they got back here and they said, well, that's it. Call it a day, boys. Pack her up. Headed for Vegas. Well, that's too bad. Usually when you get to the back and they quit, the miners will sign everything. Or at least sign the wall. And you get an idea of the age. Now, I don't know if you noticed it. You noticed a little bit of echo in my voice. Back in here, we didn't have it out that way. So this is much more stable ground. No miners graffiti, disappointing. I just find it fascinating. The way they did things.
Well, so right here we experienced a little GoPro audio drop, and I was just admiring the workmanship here and the detail as far as getting stuff fit up in here so that it holds the rock back and keeps them safe. Next stop is the boxcar cabin maintained by some of the locals.
It is open. Let's see what we got here. Holy cow, look at this. It's in use. Looks like it's fairly well taken care of. Yeah.
Well, we're not going to bore you again with the Cerro Gordo stop. So our next stop is a couple hours, 3 or 4 hours down the road. And we're at the Salt Tram and the associated cabin there, which is, that cabin too is maintained by some locals.
For the buckets?
For the buckets.
Yeah. Check this out.
This whole thing was, this is concrete base on this too.
This is amazing.
Got a chair someone made.
This is amazing. Look at the size of these timbers.
Yeah.
These aren't laminated. This is a solid timber.
Yes. Like I said.
Wow.
Well, think about where they had to get these from, because there's nothing growing out here that's this tall.
Not anymore.
So they're probably harvesting from the Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
And then bringing them all the way over here.
Wow. No, somebody took the gear off of here. That's the spindles from the gear. It's broke off.
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad.
Amazing.
That's a
Straight shot all the way down to the lake.
oh yeah, you
can see
you can literally see the tower clear down at the bottom there. I think this is the one that Brent over there walked this. From here, he walked all the way to the lake.
Yeesh.
From here, following the tram, because he was looking for something. I think he wanted to find a tram car.
Oh, for up there?
Yeah, for up at the museum. Wow. This is spectacular. Think of getting this up here and then wrestling it into place and putting it together.
Okay, so this was the original cabin, but they stabilized it. So, oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Holy cow.
Oh, so now this is something you could stay in.
Holy
This
cow. Wow. A little room over
Little
here with
drafty, but yeah.
less than stabilized, so I'm going to take their word for it. Not that I can fall through too far. Separate bedrooms. Holy cow. Yeah, this would be, you staying here, no problem. I guess they don't want you going out on the deck.
Is there a deck?
There's a deck out there, wraparound. That's probably what that door was for, but they've probably blocked it off too because it doesn't have a knob on it. Each little room had its own access to the deck.
There you go.
This is cool. This is really cool.
I'm glad we came across this.
Oh, glad you decided to bring us up here. Well, folks, that is a hell of a cabin. And you can come out and stay in it if you want. You can make the drive out here.
After spending about an hour looking over the cabin, we headed on down into the Owens Valley. Pretty good drive. I have to admit, this is probably one of my favorite drives in a long time. So anyways, we'll show you that and hope you enjoy it. This pretty much finishes up the filming we could do coming down from Cerro Gordo. We're just about a mile away from the highway now. And then we'll head on up to the reward mine. Unfortunately, it was getting late. As you can see, the sun's just on the horizon, and this was it. Now we arrive at the reward mine. We've driven down in there here a little ways, and we'll have a look around.
Told you it was dark. I guess the road goes on up that way further. It's funny, there's cold air blowing out of this thing. I guess I should shut my lights off so they don't quit going off and bugging the video. So B13, they got an X. That usually means they checked it and there was nothing back here. Probably just goes to their ends. Some color, but not much. The way it echoes. Hope I got enough battery left to go in here and do this. I think it just goes down here and ends right here. Yeah, as far as they went, came over here and looked, didn't find what they wanted. And stopped. Listen to that echo. Huh. Now that's what you call hard rock. Modern day mining. Very popular. But we can drive all the way out here and not drive in here. If that makes sense. Alright. Can't say I've ever driven a vehicle into a mine before. I've been in a mine with vehicles in it, the salt mines in Hutchinson, Kansas. They got all kinds of vehicles down in them. They got big trucks that run through them. And it's all quadded off, like big square rooms. Pretty cool. And there's workings above us. That's what's interesting. These places are just pretty neat. What an echo though, huh?
So this is a different kind of an explorer. Not a whole lot of artifacts and whatnot down here, but just the fact you can drive in here, probably in here half mile or so, maybe not, maybe a quarter mile. But I drove in as far as you could drive till literally I couldn't go any further. Had to back out, get to an area where I could turn around, and then here I am driving back out now. So here we are. Drove in, drove out. We're safe. And what you see right here is camp for the night. So once again, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And we'll catch you next time.